Hey friend. Okay, if you're a new or aspiring real estate agent, first, congrats. You just stepped into one of the most exciting and rewarding careers out there, in my opinion. But, and it's kind of a big but, this industry can be a little overwhelming. Am I right? You know, you're out there trying to figure out where your next client is going to come from, how to actually make money, how to stand out among the competition. And let's be real, sometimes you probably just feel like you're throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping something sticks. I've been there too, and I've seen so many agents make the same mistakes over and over again. Heck, I remember when I was a brand new agent, I was learning all of the daily practices, right? I was in intensive new agent training, which by the way is way different than what you learn in license in school. And I was learning habits that top agents do. I was also trying to make time for lead generation and trying a zillion different lead generation methods. And I was learning about how to use the MLS, the logistics of showing homes. Plus, I was juggling a 3-year-old and a newborn and trying to build my social media following. You know, it can be a lot. Plus, there's so many shiny objects out there and distractions and marketers out there that say they have the magic bullet, the secret to your real estate success. Trust me, this business is a lot more simple than you may imagine. You probably don't need a lot of those shiny objects. What I honestly found in the process of building my business and then a successful team and then leading a brokerage is that there are things that will catapult your growth and there are things that will drastically slow you down, confuse you, and burn you out. So today I'm breaking down the top 5 mistakes that new agents make and how to avoid them so that you can build a business that actually works. I hope that sounds good. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Okay, here we go. Mistake number 1, trying to be everything to everyone. Okay. Mistake number 1, trying to work with everyone. I get it. When you're new, it feels like you have to say yes to every single client, or you just want to be like anybody. I can help anybody and everybody. Buyers, sellers, investors, renter, luxury, first-time home buyers, you name it. But here's the truth. If you market to everyone, you market to no one. And that's not going to serve you. And really, it's a scarcity mentality trying to market to everyone. So instead of being a jack of all trades, I want to challenge you to get clear on who you actually want to work with. Like, what kind of client excites you? What type of transaction feels fulfilling? When you niche down, your marketing becomes way more effective and your ideal client starts to find you. How great would it be to have your phone just start ringing instead of the other way around? So maybe it's first-time home buyers, maybe it's investors, maybe it's move-up clients, empty nesters, your local neighborhood, school, community. And don't get me wrong, you're still going to have clients that are outside of that target, random other pieces of business. However, focusing your marketing efforts around a target market will bring way stronger of a return on investment, ROI, for your time. Remember, a confused mind does nothing. So when people interact with you or see your marketing, can they tell who you're here to help? Okay, story time. One of my agents at my brokerage decided from the get-go that she wanted to focus on helping seniors and the 55 plus community. She's been in the industry for about 1.5 years. So everything she did from the beginning was targeted to that. She did open houses in those neighborhoods. She did events and seminars at those communities. She partnered with lenders and local businesses that serve that community. She farmed those neighborhoods. And as a result, 1.5 years later into her business, she has a thriving business with over $7 million in sales volume, almost entirely from her target market. Y'all, that's amazing. And that means she's having way more fun in her business. She's serving the people she's passionate to serve, and her reputation for that will only continue to grow. Can you imagine? That was just in her first 1.5 years of focus. Okay, mistake number 2, thinking that clients will just come to you. Well, I hate to break it to you, but just getting your license and posting, "Hey, I'm a realtor now," announcement on Facebook is not a lead generation strategy. It's just facts. Clients will not magically appear just because you have a business card. And especially, there's a lot of people out there that say they're realtors. So you've got to stand out. Okay, so how do we avoid this? Well, you have to actually put yourself out there. That means talking about what you do and offering real value to people without being salesy, by the way. We'll talk about that in another video. Leveraging social media. Hello, Instagram stories. You can do home tours, promoting brokerage listings when allowed, of course, sharing helpful facts, really showing up as the expert in your field. Connecting with your sphere, y'all, your network is gold. Don't ignore it. Those are most likely the people that are going to want to work with you and who you've already developed relationship and trust with. The key is that you need to find, you need to still be top of mind with them. And in order for you to still be top of mind, people need to hear from you every 15 to 21 days in some way, even your sphere and people that you know. Don't worry, I have a simple formula to help you do this that works wonders. More on that in a future video to help you stay top of mind. Also, actually prospecting, yes, I said the P word, but I promise it can be fun. You guys, prospecting simply means engaging with and building relationships with people. You can do this through community events and organizations, promoting open houses, promoting listings within your brokerage when allowed, calling for sale by owners and expireds, or simply asking your sphere for referrals. Better yet, for prospecting, what's your favorite hobby? Golf, pickleball, yoga? Do more of what you love with a variety of different people, and I promise you will be amazed at the business that you'll generate from that. What's the bottom line? Well, real estate is a relationship business. The more people you talk to, the more clients you will get. So those are some ways that you can attract clients instead of hoping they just randomly show up. All right, mistake number 3, wasting time on busy work instead of income-producing activities. All right. Real talk, raise your hand if you've ever spent an entire day designing the perfect business card or tweaking your logo instead of actually talking to a client or an opportunity. Yep, I see you. I've been there too. No judgment. We have all done it. Canva will suck you in, but it does not serve you. So here's how you avoid it. You need to ask yourself, with whatever you're about to do, is this moving me closer to my next deal? If not, it's probably a distraction. Your focus needs to be daily on what I call income producing activities. And that's what it sounds like, activities that help produce income. For the most part, everything else can probably wait. So what are income producing activities? In our industry, it's talking to people, generating leads, setting appointments, negotiating contracts. That's it. That's what moves the needle, and that's where your focus needs to be every single day. And this honestly applies to agents that are building momentum and new, and also people that have an established business. They're still focusing on the same things. If it's not in one of those 4 categories, you need to ask yourself this question: can I automate this, delegate this, or eliminate this? And it needs to be one of those things. Okay, mistake number 4, not following up. Okay, fun fact, did you know that 80% of sales happen after 5 or more follow-ups? And yet most agents give up after 1 attempt. What? This makes my head want to explode, but it is the facts. So there's a lot of things to say about that, and we can unpack, sales strategies and why people don't follow up in a future video. But here's the deal. People are busy. Just because they didn't respond the first time you reached out to them does not mean that they're not interested. The fortune is in the follow-up. I will never forget, you guys, when I was a newer agent, I had a woman in my sphere. And let me tell you, I definitely would have never thought in a million years that she was going to become a client. I had set her up on all of our marketing plans. She was receiving a newsletter from me. I was connected with her and engaging with her on social media quarterly. She got a text or a phone call from me quarterly. I sent her pop buys, which are like gifts in the mail, or I would drop them off. And y'all, nothing, like not a peep. She did not reply to a text or an email. She did not answer the phone. And then randomly, out of the blue, like 10 months later, she contacted me and she said, "Thank you so much for all the helpful information you've been sending me. It's been so awesome and helpful, and I really appreciate it. Will you please come list my $500,000 home?" You guys, I was floored. I thought she was completely ignoring me. And she wasn't. The lesson? People are paying attention. They just often won't tell you that they're paying attention, and you have got to follow up. Follow up with value, share market insights, answer their questions, check in without being pushy. Consistency in the follow-up and connection wins every single time. Repeat after me. There's fortune in the follow-up. Okay, mistake number 5, not choosing the right brokerage. Listen, your brokerage is more than just a place to hang your license. It literally can make or break your success. I've seen too many agents sign up somewhere just because that location, that brokerage offers a higher commission split or maybe just a small transaction fee, only to realize later that they're getting zero support, no training, and no leads. And they flounder and either leave the industry altogether or end up having to make changes and restart. There is a brokerage that fits every type of agent, so don't get me wrong. There's people that those types of brokerages are great for. In my opinion, however, there's so much power in being connected with a brokerage that not only has great training and support, but also has a strong agent community where you can connect and collaborate consistently with top producers and learn from others. So many golden nuggets that grew my business were in just conversations with top producers, not in a class. A strong networking and community within your office is truly a game changer for opportunities that can come your way to grow your business. So what do we do? Well, my recommendation is find a brokerage that, number one, invests in your training and growth. Number two, provides mentorship and coaching. Number three, has a culture of collaboration and success. And number four, has active opportunities to do open houses, promote listings, and learn from other top producers. When you're with a great brokerage, there's so much opportunity by standing on the shoulders of giants that have already developed a business and have been where you want to go. And shameless plug, this is exactly what we do at Keller Williams Connected. So if you're looking for a place that actually helps you succeed, we should definitely chat. All right, friend, there you have it. That's what I have for you today. The top 5 mistakes new agents make, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. Now, I'd love to hear from you. I would love your feedback. Drop a comment below. Tell me which one of these mistakes have you struggled with the most? Or if you're a seasoned agent, what's one lesson that you wished you learned sooner? We can unpack those things in a future video. I'd love to chat with you in the comments. And hey, if this video was helpful, do me a favor, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because I've got tons more coming your way to help you build a real estate business that you love, not just a real estate business that you have. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Go crush your week.